Hi, I'm David. I'm a retired autistic senior. Retired from life and retired from autism. I quit. Technically, I never signed up for the autism program. Society enrolled me when my words and actions confused friends and family. Autism is the only condition that is diagnosed based on the feelings of friends and family, not the patient. My son won't look me in the eyes. It must be autism, yes, doctor? Or maybe he's tired of you staring at him 24/7. Or maybe he's bored. Or maybe you're ugly. To even consider eye contact as a symptom or trait for any condition is stupid. There's no perfect amount of eye contact. There's no standard amount of eye contact or average amount of eye contact. Eye contact is like a handshake. You're not sure how it will go the first time you meet, but each subsequent meeting, you know what to expect when you reach your hand out, and you adjust accordingly. Same for eye contact. Find a balance. And if they hold it against you, fuck them. They are not good people. In fact, say this if they are uncomfortable with your eye contact skills. I'm sorry I can't maintain eye contact. In fact, say this if they are uncomfortable with your eye contact skills. I'm sorry I can't maintain eye contact with your dead soulless eyes, bitch. In fact, say this if they are uncomfortable with your eye contact skills. I'm sorry I can't maintain contact with your dead soulless eyes. I'm sorry I can't maintain contact with your dead soulless eyes. Bitch. Well, maybe don't add the bitch. According to psychology, that's probably a symptom of another condition. Too honest. Because forcing a child or repeatedly reminding them to make eye contact help the child, especially after a year or two of nagging. Isn't the constant hounding making it worse? Remove this as a symptom of autism, because alone it doesn't exist. If when the person is alone, it's no longer a symptom, then it never was, or never should have been. Alternatively, if the symptom is worse or only exists when alone, by all means analyze it. Do your job. Find out why. But don't label it. Anyone can label a different pattern of eye contact. You don't need a degree. Anyone can diagnose autism because it's all external. Eye contact, emotionless, hyper-focused. The professionals are quick to point out there's no cure or treatment for autism. This covers their ass, no liability. I'm not suggesting conspiracy, but the autism label placates the parents but harms the child. Why doesn't Johnny look me in the eyes? Oh, he has autism. Oh, I see. All right, that's acceptable. Why isn't the same conversation acceptable without the label? He only looks at people he likes or trusts or haven't heard of in the past. Is that acceptable? Then leaving the individual to wonder why Johnny won't look at them? Also, as a former autistic person, FAP, bad name I know, I would never underestimate Johnny or Sally. Once they know they can control your emotions, they might. I can remember many times in my life where I purposely avoided eye contact to piss off the other party. Parents, wives, doctors, anyone. What an easy way to control another's emotions. Autistics are emotionless? No. Simply in control of them most parts of their lives. But like anyone else, they have limits. However, if you don't like my eye contact levels, how is that my problem, my issue? Are you so insecure you cannot talk without eye contact? What about the Catholic confessional? No eye contact there. Nobody wants to confess to fucking their neighbor while their priest looks them in the eye. Anyone who questions eye contact is a controlling, arrogant asshole who has too much free time in their lives. End of story. I hope anyone who reads this, autistic or otherwise, understands the power they hold to control the emotions of others. If the child uses his eye contact ability to piss off their parents, Who is the issue, the child or the parent? Who's in control of their emotions and who isn't? As a parent, I'd be embarrassed to admit my child can control my emotions by any of their actions, especially eye contact. Look wherever you want, Johnny. I know you can hear me, you little shit. Well, again, stop before the last sentence, or you take it too far. Why didn't professionals just say to the parents, what difference does it make? Especially if they are communicating without the eyes. Who cares as long as the message is delivered? They didn't. I get it. Get the parents out of the office and on to the next patient. Autism, nothing you can do about it. Live with it. That's the doctor's motto. And that ends the conversation for the doctor while the parent goes home and searches the internet for a solution. A solution for what? A series of personality traits? If you don't like the personality of your child, too bad. Assuming they're not psychotic and harming animals, others, or themselves, who gives a fuck if their actions or interests embarrass you? Too bad. Or if you believe in nurture over nature, blame yourself. Didn't you nurture them into their current personality? Or is it nature? Either way, what can you do? Blame yourself or nature? Maybe do the opposite if you're the one to blame, and if that doesn't work, assume it's nature. Now let me be clear, I'm not suggesting parents change their behavior to accommodate the individual. I'm suggesting they find a common ground they both accept, like any normal relationship. And isn't that the basis of all relationships? Sure, it may be harder to communicate with an autistic, but maybe you get something out of the conversation that you wouldn't from others, a different point of view. Autism is a spectrum according to doctors, but what it is a dumping ground for conditions that doctors are ill-equipped to understand or treat. The only thing not a symptom of autism, but the one thing everyone uses as an instant diagnosis is, he looks autistic, or she looks autistic. Now back in the retard days, when people were not afraid of the term mentally retarded, it was obvious there was something wrong, either at the chromosome level or something, a certain look. Today, 3/4 of that snap diagnosis is based on clothing, not physical properties. Poor/boring grooming / habits choices. Clothing choices are not a sign symptom of anything to do with autism. You're not an autism detector. No such thing as autism dar. Shitty name, I know.